Alright, man, I've got a pretty unique experience for you guys today, a pretty unique story. It's a story about going back to your workplace after you've been fired, okay? Now, I don't think many people can relate to this because I know like my job is unique where it's a place where I'd actually want to go back after I get fired, I'd want to go back. Because I used to work at a theme park, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, after I got fired, I had some free tickets, so I was like, fuck it, I'll go back. But before that, I went back one time before. But yeah, if you want to learn how I got fired, make sure you check out this video. I'll put it up here. It's about how I got fired and lost $500 in the same day. It's a crazy story, man. Make sure you go watch. But yeah, so I decided to go back there with a couple of my friends. It's just a chill boys' day. Just went back. Actually, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I had to go give my uniform back, and to put it in perspective, I live all the way here. The city's here, and then the theme park is here. So I had to make this big trip, boomed over the way over here, just to get my uniform back, and it was fine. I saw some of the people like that were there I work with. I was kind of chill. Now I got to see some of my boys for one last time, and yeah, man, that was kind of it. It was chill the first time. It was just there's nothing really happened because I was just literally there for like 40 minutes, and yeah, just in and out, in and out. But yeah, the second time I went back, those were my friends. That was a lot more fun because I actually got to experience the ride, Because when I was working there, I was literally lifeguarding. I was just standing there like, actually no, that's cap. I was supposed to be standing there, but it's like I wasn't really locked in for the first bit. Like I was messing around, kind of just talking to everyone. But yeah, I locked in at the end bit, and I still got fired. So hey, can't even improve, I guess. But anyway, it was my fault at the end of the day, and I know it's my fault. Because if I was locked in from the very start, I wouldn't have got fired. But yeah, I was there with my friends and we were just enjoying all the rides. The first one we went on, because it's dry and wet rides, we went on all the dry rides first. And fuck me, bro, some of these dry rides are crazy. Literally spinning me up in the air like that, like bam, everything's coming at you like once, and I just got like, I tried on my vomit. I actually had a hold in my vomit, bro, because I was riding on like a pretty much empty stomach. So yeah, it was fun though. It was fun. I got so lightheaded on some of them. That was fun. Then after that, we decided to start going on the wet rides. The first one we went on was the biggest slide there. We just went to the top of this hill, walked it up, yada yada yada. And then the top, it was I don't even remember who was at the top. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, there's some people from when I used to work there that I can't even. I didn't really know them though. But yeah, me and my friend get to the front of the line, and then I'm sitting there just waiting to go. I'm just waiting. It's like I don't even know, but I was just chilling. I was literally just sitting there like waiting to go down. And yeah, then all of a sudden I get this big splash on me, bro. I feel this big wet splash on me. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I turn around and one of the girls had just splashed a whole water bucket on me for no reason, bro. That was so funny. Yeah, I was gonna get wet anyway, so it wasn't deep. But I remember I just started laughing, bro. That was so funny. But yeah, then I got to the bottom. Oh, and at the bottom I saw this guy I recognized, bro. It was just like one of my day ones. We both started the job at the same time, except I got fired, he didn't. But yeah, so I saw him there. It was pretty funny. It was such a weird reunion too. Like, it just met him at the bottom. So that was fun. Just chatted to him for a little bit. And then after that, I went on one of the other slides. And I saw all the people that most of the people that I messed with there were there. Like, if that makes sense. Like, most of the people that I messed with at that workplace were there for that day. If that makes sense. Like, there was some that I didn't mess with, but there was also like a lot that I did mess with there. So that was chill. And yeah, a lot of them didn't know I was fired for some reason, which was kind of nice because I remember the first time I went back there to drop off my uniform, everybody knew that I was fired. Like, I literally got 5 people call me over and they were like, "Oh, did you get fired? And why are you back here? You're fired." Yeah, it was like, I'd say a good 30% of the people that were working there didn't know I got fired, so that was nice. Like, so I remember, I remember I was getting dirty looks from the people that knew I got fired because I could just tell they knew I got fired, man. But yeah, so I went on these wet rides, man. We were on the slides, there's nothing really much to say, they're just normal slides. A lot of the people were like, "Why are you back here? You're fine." And I was like, "I'm using my free tickets, chill. I'm using my free tickets, man. I got a right to be here. I'm a customer." But what's crazy is like, there's one guy, bro, he was like treating me worse than when he treated me as an employee, even though you're supposed to treat the customer better than you treat the employees. It's kind of crazy, bro. He's like having this little attitude with me because I think like he thought I did something wrong to get fired. Like, I think he thought I did something crazy wrong to get fired. He seemed kind of pissed at me almost. But yeah, I talked about with him. I explained like why I got fired, the reason. And he was like, "Oh, that's kind of stupid." And that's another thing, bro. I was talking to one of the other lifeguards there, and he was telling me that like a lot of the people think it's bullshit that I got fired. So that was kind of nice support, I guess. But apparently a lot of them were like, thank God he's gone. And that's just next level hating, bro. That's next level hating, but fuck it. Hey, that's how they feel, man. But I think that's just so funny. Just next level hating on me. But yeah, then after that, we went in the pool. Oh, that was fun when we were in the pool, bro. It was just like, yeah, me and my friend just chilling in the pool because a lot of them don't know how to swim. So I'm kind of like the best swimmer there, which is weird because I'm not even that good of a swimmer. But yeah, I was chatting to one of the lifeguards there. It was chill. He's one of the new guys that got in just before I got fired, so I don't even like been on shift with him once. Then yeah, I explained the situation to him and he was like, bro, that's bullshit. How'd you get fired? It's like, I know, bro, I know, they're strict on me. There's just targeting. And that's another thing. The lifeguard I was talking about before, he confirmed that like they were targeting me. They wanted me gone because apparently they hated me there, bro. Apparently like some of the managers hated me. So I was like, fuck, bro. I didn't know it was that deep. I guess I should have locked in before, but fuck it. Too late now. Yeah, it's funny. I literally saw all the managers there that fired me. It was so funny. I was trying not to laugh. Trying to hold in my laugh, but I was like, like a little thing. Yeah, I was trying to do that. And I remember at the top of the big slide, I was walking there, and then my friend was like, "Oh, the Avengers are there," because literally all the people there are the ones that don't like me at work. That's what my friend was saying. Like my black friend I was with, he was like, "Oh, the Avengers are at the top of the hill, bro." Like apparently they're my biggest haters, the people that are up there. But yeah, it's funny. Nothing really happened. Like nothing, no drama, no nothing happened. They just tried splashing water on me. That was really it. Oh, and that's another thing. They tried to jump me when I was there. Like, you know how I was saying like one girl put the water on me first. There was two more girls there, and they were like behind me, and I just sensed something was wrong. So I turn around, I see them with like a water bucket. Both of them have a water bucket, and I'm like, oh shit, bro, they might get splashed. So I literally stood up and I went to grab a water bucket myself. So I grabbed the water bucket, scooped it up. I go towards the person that splashed me before, and she just starts screaming, bro. She starts doing way too much. She starts screaming so loud. I literally have to hold in my laugh, so I just throw the water bucket to the side and then get back on the ride, bro. Because it was so funny. Even my friend was trying to hold in his laugh, bro. Actually, I don't think he even held it in. He just started bursting out laughing. It was so funny, bro. He started screaming and doing way too much. I'm making a scene for no reason, bro. Yeah, they tried to splash me first, but that's all I'm saying. I had to get my get back, I had to get my get back. I couldn't just let it happen. But yeah, then I started what else did I do? I started going, I don't know, I just kept going on the rides, bro, because it was so fun. It's so much better being there as an employee. No, fuck that, bro. No. It's so much better being there as a guest than an employee, as obvious as that sounds, bro. It's so much more fun, bro. It's like, I'm actually kind of glad I got fired because I got to experience what it's going like as not being an employee. I remember I went before with my free tickets when I was hired, and it was alright, I couldn't really like kick back because everyone knew me there and everyone was going to see me again. But then because like no one knew me there, I just didn't care and I just did whatever I wanted, bro. It was so fun. It was actually like one of the most fun experiences I've had this week or like this month. But I mean, there's not really a lot to compare it to. And like I got hacked and I got fired, That's my other experiences this month. But yeah, I'm not gonna let that rain on my parade. It was a fun day. I'm not gonna lie. I had fun, Yeah, I just found it funny that like the managers hated me. I found that funny when that guy told me that. It's just like I got some new law, and yeah, and I found it funny when they were like, "Thank God he's gone." Bro, that made me laugh. I just cracked up laughing. But yeah, that's really about it, man. That's really about it. That's my experiences of getting fired and going back to my workplace after getting fired. So it's kind of a niche experience, I guess. I don't think many people would have experienced that. But yeah, like, let me know if you guys have had a similar experience. Moral of the story is you don't have to care as much as you think, bro. Because I remember before I was thinking before I went, I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna go back and all the employees are gonna ruin my day because they hate me because I got fired. I remember I was thinking that, and now that I've been, it's like, who gives a fuck, bro? No one cares. The world keeps spinning. I thought they were gonna like push me down the ride, or I thought they were gonna like cut off the water when I was halfway down the ride. I thought they were gonna do some shit like that, bro. But no, it's just me getting inside my own head. So yeah, moral of the story is just don't give a fuck, bro. Just do whatever. The world's yours, man. The world's yours. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one, alright? Peace. Like, subscribe, comment, enjoy, and bye.